Hi everybody, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Robin and this is my eclectic nest. This is a place where we talk a little bit about everything. Um, so I want to do some more readings today. So I'm not sure what this is about. So I got my astrology um, cards here and pulled out the houses and uh, the some of the commonly known asteroids that we use. The asteroids are used in astrology just to give a little bit more spice to the reading. Very important. The asteroids help us to hone in on specific archetypes and themes that might be going on in your life. So I don't know what's going to come out. So okay, here we go. And I just pray for protection right now, and nothing but a message from the light may come through. Mother and Father, thank you for your protection, and I pray that that all plans formed against me by my enemy not come through. In your beautiful names, amen. So, okay, here we go. Um, we got Juno. She, with Juno, she represents the um, ultimate wife. She was the wife of Zeus. And we have the ninth house. So this looks like it's going to be another love reading. Um, you know, in talking about the ninth house, it's talking about justice. It's talking about higher thinking. Okay, so I got a female here, um, and this is a general message. So take it as you want. Don't forget to ask for signs to see if it's for you. Um, this is a wife, I, and she's having trouble, or a committed, and this could be common wife. This could be the female um, partnership of a ride and die type relationship. Um, that's struggling um, to pull the relationship up to a higher ground, to the next level. The ninth house is um, the ninth house is where we learn about God. It's the ninth house is where you get your PhD. Um, it's foreign travel. It's higher thinking. Um, it's a deeper kind of thinking. It's the opposite of the third house. Okay, let's go to tarot and see if we can't tweak a little bit more out. Okay, I hope everybody's having a nice day, and I thank you for being here with me. If you like what you're seeing, please hit like and subscribe, please. Um, this tarot is a nice tarot. It's called the Tarot of the Divine, and it's inspired from the deities and folklore and fairy tales from around the world. You'll notice um, you know, things on my channel, thanks to my Sagittarius moon, uh, that have to do with other cultures. I love it. I love it. Okay. So tell me more. Tell me more about this female. Tell me more about this spirit. Let me know about who is this woman. Oh, wow. Yeah, we have the Empress. This is a female, somebody that's in their feminine energy. Um, I don't think she sees who she. I don't think she realizes who she is. The Empress is the culmination of um, all the queens in the tarot and the High Priestess. I mean, think about Queen Victoria. Yeah, yeah, and the Hangman came upside down. You know, she doesn't have a very good perspective of who she is, and I wish she would, because she's the Empress. It sounds like somebody's having a hard time. Um, yeah, seeing correctly. I mean, sister love, are you, are you with a masculine? Do you come from a family? This could be a female that, who has a partner, um, th- that's so far deep into, the 3D masculine, um, it, that's, that puts you down for everything, that's not lifting you up. So you don't have the proper um, perspective of yourself, you know? And I think, who you are, because, you're the ones who the families are asking, where your light went. And remember, this is masculine, feminine. Just remember, this isn't about your biological sex. This is about the energy that you carry. And what about the ninth house? Yeah, Ten of Swords. It's like this come out upright. Like tens is the beginning. 1 + 0 of the 10 is 1. So this means that a new cycle is starting. Okay. Um, the swords is, like I told you, as you know, it's all about air. It's about the mental. It's sort of like you don't know how to bring it up to that higher thinking. Yeah, oops. Yeah, you feel like you're left out and cold. It's like you almost feel like God and the mother and the father have forgotten you. But again, they have not. They have not. This little girl, um, and is with her baby, which shows commitment to the situation. That shows the true ride and die. Like you're in this. Like you um you're committed to fixing this, even though you feel like you're on your own, but you're not on your own. This is outside of a church. This is the light. Excuse me. This is the light of the mother and the father showing you. If she would just look up, if she would just look up, she would be able to see that the light, is turned on for her, and to help her in the struggle of where how to how to elevate it up. Yeah, the sun, this is the sun. This, this, um, it's shining down, honey. The sun is upright. There's a solution. God knows. He sees you. The Four of Swords, just you're almost battle worn. If you would just allow yourself to rest and not focus on the problem. If you could just rest and allow yourself to hear God speaking to you, honey, you know, you wouldn't feel like you know, that you're swimming, that you're drowning, in your emotions. You are overthinking so much about your emotions that you don't know. Yeah, and this is shutting you off. The Queen of Cups in reverse. This is shutting you off from your emotions of knowing. Um, you know, of your own emotions. And that's no good. um it's almost like you're becoming indifferent, that you're coming in, indifferent, which is not good, because when a woman takes on that, um takes on apathy or indifference in the relationship, whoever this masculine, this female is speaking to her masculine, honey, you're about to lose your girl. Yeah, because you're just you're not looking at the harvest. You're not. I think because because you're so heartbroken and um becoming indifference. I don't think you're able to see um the fruition of your prayers. I think this female um needs to take a step back. Let me get some clarifiers for this. Okay. Um, this is my Herb Crafters Tarot. Uh, Beautiful. Nothing but plants. Good way to pick your tarot if you're interested in tarot is to pick one that you're interested in. Me, I'm interested in different cultures, and I'm also very interested in gardening. So, Mother and Father, give me a clarifier for this Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, figures I don't know this one. It's Akotila, the Adelita of water. The Adelita is, if I'm not mistaken, well, let me look. These are the knights. Yeah, they're the knights. The Knights of Water, or Knight of Cups. You're beginning. You're beginning. If you would just see in the background the water, the flowing. If you could just look past your pain a little bit, and your frustration, you will notice that that your masculine, he's taking heed of this a little bit. Let me pick up these cards. Yeah. Yeah. If you'd go in a little bit, the Hermit. If you would go if you would go in a little bit, my dear sister, and pray. There's feathers here. And pray, to your guardian angel, to open up. You would see, um, you would see the improvement. Yeah, because, sister, because the Wheel of Fortune, it popped up here upright. You are going to get what you want. This bad time, this 10 of Swords of thinking that you're by yourself and trying to pull your relationship up into a higher realm. There's work. You just got to, just go in a little bit, you know go in. And it wouldn't hurt too to speak to some of the older women, to some of the crones that are around you, their wisdom, because the knights are, people that are in their 30s, late 20s, early 30s, their 30s in general. I think if you would find an older sister, an older woman to talk to, I think she would be able to direct you, to see a little bit more clearly that there is improvement, and that, the signs and synchronicities that are around you, that God is trying to show you that the light is shining on you, and that some of these burdens that you're going through, really is a blessing in disguise. I'm going to put this over here. Mother and Father, help me, the clarifier for the Empress, and for the reversed Hangman. Give me a clarifier for this. Oh, wow. Yeah. We got the Magician, the Sunflower. Yeah, sister, even though you can't see it right now, um, if you would, you're bringing this in. You're manifesting this in. Um, so take heed and have faith again. I mean, that's the sunflower. And the infinity symbols right here. If you would look up in the corner, the affinity symbols right there. This love that you're dealing with is an eternal love. And the masculine, the divine masculine, is all over this. The sunflower, it's funny because I just did, it is the color yellow, associated with the solar plexus. I think if you would, um, just allow yourself to feel some of that joy that's in your heart, because I feel like your man is trying to do the things, he's doing the things that used to turn you on, that made you feel loved. And I think that you are so burnt by some of this, and so worn out by some of this, that you don't realize that you are truly manifesting the healing that you want. Yeah, we got the Cordera, a fire. Okay. These are the kings, but the Cordera, they're the healers. They're the healers in this. More fire, more candles, more yellow. And she's doing the Mudra Yanni. Um, I think this goes back to the lesson of that um, little ditty that I wrote on Facebook today about balancing the masculine and the feminine, because the yoni is a mudra that we can use to heal the sacred feminine. If you are sexual abuse survivor, thriver, hopefully by now. But you think, or, if you were hurt by a narcissist in any way, do a yoni, especially over your sacral or your heart or your crown chakra. It brings in the divine feminine. You have your guides on the other side are listening to you. Yeah. We have the He of Earth. Look, she's building the bridge. She's building a little fence. And this is linden. This is a tree. A tree that she's able, a tree that's malleable, that represents he is the pages. And this is of earth. So this is like the page of earth. Earth is slow. But there's a message coming through to you. And I think you have to this is Virgo. You're not, which rules the abdomen. Listen to your gut, the solar plexus. Listen to your intuition, because I think you're too much up in your head and looking, this 10 of swords. You're just looking too much of where the mistake of your masculine happened. Yeah. We have temperance here. Remember, temperance is about balance. And I misspoke yesterday when I said temperance, is a seventh house thing. It actually is a ninth house thing. It's a Sagittarius thing. And I want you to look at the three cups there. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, the mother, the father, the child, mind, body, spirit. I think when if you pull yourself through, pull yourself together and bring those three factors in, because you're just too much in your head. You're forgetting your own drive. You're forgetting about how sacred that you really are. I know us women, we, the masculine has their burdens. There's no doubt about that, but we have our own special set of burdens, because we care about everything, and we care um, about it so much. I think this is, if you want it to be the higher thinking, I think you have to offer yourself, temperance too. Sister, it's like, are you offering enough sugar with your salt? There's a perfect balance. We know we can't be too sweet, and we know that we can't, because it's like that makes us a doormat, but we can't be too salty either, because, that makes us, you know, a bitch. Yeah, and the seven of fire came out, which is just the seven of wands, and it's in upside down. I don't know if you can see that without the glare. Let me turn this up. You know, what I was thinking about, your solar plexus is not cinnamon is a good way to fuel up your anything hot is a good way to fuel up your solar plexus. It's so funny how these messages go together today. This is totally not expected. You know, um, you just don't have you're forgetting your own willpower, and you're forgetting, my dear love, that you are protected. And it's like there's a skull there. What comes into mind is the day of the dead, Mayo Cinco de Mayo, the Day of the Dead, which talks about ancestors. you know it's like they're trying to get through to you, um to let you know that your answers are being answered, that your prayers are being answered. Yeah. Spirit, is there anything else? Ooh, yeah. See, the Ten of Fire. This is the Ten of Wands. This is burden, but this is comfrey, which is, it can be grown here in the Northeast. And you see that they're breaking that up and cutting it up and straining it out to make the poultice. It's comfrey's very good for skin irritations. It's a good healer. um you're letting things go underneath, your skin too much, which feels like a burden. But again, my dear girl, there's healing. There's healing in this if you would just allow it to happen. Yeah, sweetgrass, corndare of earth, sweetgrass. There's healing. You're coming into a sweet spot. I just want you to hold off just a little bit more. Spirit, is there anything else you want us to? Is there anything else, Spirit, you want me to say? Yeah, the Ace of Water came in reverse. You're not finding your emotional blessing. It's like you're the He of Fire. Yeah, this is the He of Fire. This is the nine. This is the Knight of Wands. A fast moving night. This is the second fastest night in the airs. The Knight of Swords is the fastest. Uh, But yeah, there's going to be inspiration coming in, and it's going to come in quick. You're going to see it. You're going to see it. And the thing is these are California poppies, and I don't know if anybody's ever grown California poppies. They're very beautiful. I quit growing it because I've been trying to do just indigenous plants to my area. But they proliferate very fast here. It's your blessing. The thing that you've been praying about is it's coming in quick, sister. And it's going to be bountiful. Yeah, because we got Eight of Earth here. You're you, you're going to be able to see the you're going to be proud of your work. You're going to see it. Okay. All right. um yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's get to Zodiac 108 that we used in another reading and seeing. To see here. Yeah, bedroom, sexual fulfillment, intimacy, sensual pleasure, love affair, sleep, contentment, leisure, nap, sleep on it, alone time. I the two um the two terms that are popping out to me here is sleep on it and intimacy. I think you're I think I'm hoping that you're able to put aside your indifference, because I think your masculine does. I think he's getting the message. And before you do anything hasty as far as like moving out or breaking up with somebody or having a love affair, because love affair is here. I want you to sleep on it just one more time. Just give it more time. Okay. And see, ask for your heart to be opened up. Ask for your eyes for better vision for yourself within this, so you can see the improvement that your masculine is making. So you can go from the upside down Queen of Cups to the upright. Okay, because isn't that the ultimate? Isn't that what we want in our relationships, is to feel so safe in them that we are able to open up and share some of the scarier parts of our insides, of what's in our heart and what's in our mind. Yeah, just give it more time. Book burning, censorship, silencing, control, discord, canceled. Yeah, because suffocate, destroyed heritage, limiting freedom, constraint, rewrite history, mind games, changing the narrative. See, if you allow yourself more, to let some of that inference go, you'll be able to change the narrative. If you want this to change, you have to speak it into existence. Remember, our words are our spells. I am that I am. If you're saying that you are done, so be it. But the thing is the problem is you still very much love your man. And I think you're so heartbroken, and I think that you are so frustrated that you're not able to see the improvement in what he's doing. Yeah. See, it's happening now. Look, they're happy. Number 5 is a change. The situation or event in question is occurring right now. That change that you wanted, that you prayed for, of bringing your relationship up into a higher dimensioning, it's happening right now. Sleep on it. Don't rush into anything. Anything that's going to cause more problems, or it's going to bring a finality to this situation when you really don't want it. I'm not taking all these. I will take the last 3. Yeah, because we got eyeglasses, which says assessment, evaluate the options, perspective. You just put on your love glasses again, Don't be afraid to put on those rose-colored glasses. Have hope in this. Have faith in this, and then you will be able to see clearly. You will see the finer print of this. Okay? I just think you're not allowing yourself to. Yeah, because we also got tandem bicycle and the water carrier. Don't forget, this is, it's synchronized, alliance, duo, the tandem bike, collaboration, equality, togetherness, simpatico. Because this person is made for you. Right there. There's a 2. Think of the 2 of Cups. Look, they're riding together. It takes a little bit. This might be a new marriage, a new relationship that I'm speaking of. You're 2 of a kind. Which takes us back to yesterday's. Your partners, everybody that we meet is our mirror. Okay. So some of these things that you see in your partner um, might actually be some qualities that you have in yourself. And I'm not talking about abuse. I'm not talking about narcissism. I'm just talking about, the flaws, everyday irritants that after a while being with the same person day out and day in and day out, can cause damage. So, it you know, just see where he's trying, I guess, is what I'm saying. I think, this gentleman, he's here. He's in this with you. Okay? Look at them. They're happy. That's a man that's happy. You know, that's a man that's, you know, loving life, that he has a woman in his arms right now. Your man loves you, you know? Just just see it from a different perspective. You know, like I said, talk to the older women that are in your life, that will help you to realize what's important to fight and what's not. Yeah, because you want that, you know, we have the water carrier. You know, you want to have, you know, you have the ability here. It says calm life, balance, generosity, nobility, alleviate suffering, benefactor, care for others, humane, helpful, ethical, unselfish. Yeah, I think if you put some of that indifference away, because you know you feel like you were disappointed for so long, and I'm not saying that the indifference is right or wrong. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is, if you want this fixed, I'm saying, um, you know, give it one more shot. Give this one more shot. See it from a higher, you know, the finer print. See the small things that your partner is trying to do for you. Okay. And then you will find the balance. You know, you'll be able to see that this is being balanced out. This relationship of yours is worth saving. Okay? Let's go to the angels and see. We're just going to pull, where did they go? Two more cards. One from the angels and one from this awesome deck called Foxfire. Um, It's the Kitsune Oracle. Kitsune, you know, are mythical, very spiritual beings that's represented by the fox in Japanese culture, that are able to shapeshift and be whatever you need. They're here for aid. So let's see what the angels have to say. Well, let's do the Foxfire first, because I always like to have angels having the last word in it. This one I might have to look at the book a little bit, because aren't these beautiful? Look at these cards. Aren't they gorgeous? Because I always like the angels to have, you know, to have a last word. Let me just fix these. Sorry. It's a little OCD. Thing is they're so stiff that sometimes you can't shuffle them very much. The Kitsune, the spirit of the Kitsune, and the spirit of shape-shifting people that help us. What would you like us to say? That's too many. I'm not taking all these. What would you like to say to help this feminine that's at her wit's end, to give her more strength? Oh, this is the one. What does she need to know? Delight. Yeah, and if you notice, I don't know if you see this, but she has a little piccolo there, or a little flute, you know, um, and you know, do you see her wings here? You know, they sort of look like butterfly wings. What this says to me, um, and it's 24, so 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 is about the balance. Do you know, I think in some ways you've been concentrating on your guy so much, that you're forgetting the small things that give you delight. And I think if you get back to some of the things that give you delight, okay, I think it'll take the ease off of, um, the ease. It will ease up the whole energy of you, which in turn will ease the energy of the relationship that, um you know, that'll help you see, you get into the light, you know, do something that's delightful to you. It'll bring you more joy. And I think I I know that you will be able to see, um, you will see that your masculine is trying to fulfill what you think is wrong. I mean, they're flawed, your partner's flawed. We're all flawed. There's nobody perfect, Um, but if their intentions are good, and if they're trying, and even no matter how imperfect it is, it's just the point that he's trying, it's not like your masculine's abusive to you. It's not that your masculine, has any addiction problems. I don't see any of that here. I don't see any of that. There's a lot of healing. I mean, you got the Wheel of Fortune, which is a 10. You got the 10 of fire. It's like the battle. It's saying that the burdens are put, it's time that you can put the burdens down. That's if if you want it, I mean, it's all here. It's all here for the change. We got a five here, and the five of coins here. Three fives. That's major change. Just take a breath and realize, be the hermit. Find go in, see what gives you pleasure. Remember who you are. There's a lot of heas here. There's the page of where did it go? Yeah, the page of earth. That's youth. That's youth. What are the things that used to turn you on that bring you joy? And I think once you bring a little bit more joy into your relationship just by being you, I think you will be able to see the progression, the progress that your partner, you'll be able to see the work that your partner has been putting in. Oh, I'm not taking all these, but I will take that one that's on top. Let's see what angel wants to speak to you. Yeah, we have Layla Hell, guardian of divine light, clear healing light, aids light worker, spiritual insight, patron of the arts and the sciences. Says, I hold the mirror of the soul to help you see how to come into alignment with your true inner self. Yeah, just what I said. I think somewhere in this, you are you just forgot you just forgot you. And I think when you come more into who you are, into the Empress, remember, because that's where we started. Where we started. It's like the Empress, saying that we have a woman who a divine feminine that's forgetting who she is. You know, who that you are all. You are all four queens and the high priestess. I mean, it's who you are. You just don't know. You're forgetting. You forgot, for whatever reason. And that's not for me to say, but you know, you have a chance. You have a chance to come into alignment with your inner self. Like I said, and it will give you a perspective. Like I said, the hermit's out here. Go in. Find your own inner wisdom. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful reading. There's a lot of hope in this. There's a lot of love in this, coming from your masculine, coming from your partner. God's all over this. The mother and the father's all over this, sister. Just please, this is up to you, just to be able to set some of that aside. You know, um, with forgiveness. That would help. And stop calling him a jerk. Yeah, there's divine light all over this. There's healing in this situation. Um, yeah, that's all I got to say. So thank you. Thank you for listening to me. And if you like what you see here and you would like a personal reading, my information's down below. Um, go ahead and hit me up and we see if we can't get our timing together. Remember, please, to hit like and subscribe to my channel. Okay, you guys have a beautiful day. Peace and shalom.